I was trying to beat you to
it. You did.
I knew you was gonna do it. What's up, man? I know you.
How about
I study you.
It's too good.
What's up, man? What's up?
How you living?
I'm living the ink and toner life, obviously. So that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? I'm outside because one, my wife kicked me out. She said I'm too loud. But number two, it's like it's summertime Chicago. We only got like 3-4 days left, and then it's like a negative 30 degrees and shit. So I'm outside in the backyard chilling with the forages, the forest and shit.
Hey, turn off. I'm on a stream somewhere on your computer because I can hear an echo. Do you have YouTube up? Maybe.
Let me see. I probably do. Give me a second. Keep talking.
So welcome everybody to the Fan Controlled Show. We're here every single Thursday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. Huge show today. We had a big week in fan controlled sports and entertainment as the race, the 40-yard dash of the Titans took place there in 40-Yarderdale, Florida. Yeah.
How's that?
Right.
How's that? Is that better?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay. All right. I'm back in. Back in the game. Yeah. Let's go.
So, and we will talk about that in a second. I mean, we had a big crowd on Instagram Live watching. The amount of people there with phones yesterday was eerily reminiscent, Ray, of the Quavo charity game. Maybe like a few hundred less cameras, but yeah, right?
I was surprised there was so many people on the damn track. I'm like, what are they doing?
Yes. How about the third one when the guy's running with them? I was like, well, Jamil's just like, I'm good. I don't need to do
Jamil was
again.
like, whatever, man. Listen, forget it. Whatever.
The thing about Jamil too is as we've talked about, he doesn't have like track speed, but his football speed is like unmatched.
Listen, I said that in this deal. Like, I didn't know why. And that's just taking nothing from AJ. AJ's my guy. Track speed and football speed is two different things. You can see how James talks, and you can see how T.O. talks. They know about that start, and people. That's why, NFL guys play, or guys coming out of college pay guys to teach them how to start. Like that's an actual business. Coming out of the blocks in the 40. That's all that mattered. Like them coming out of the blocks, you can look at about how the way they were coming out, that those were track guys, and AJ's just fast. That's the difference between the track guy and fast guy. So.
Yeah, it's like it's like old man strength, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
why I went T.O. I mean, I rep the Glacier Boys a lot, because we got it as the founders. But I went with Uncle T.O. Man. I was like, good. That was a win for the old school cats, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, the thing that I never thought about, and I guess because I picked Jamil last week. A couple people picked Harden, and one person picked T.O., and he's standing right here in front of me. Welcome himself. But like, I guess depending on how fast that horse was, I the size of T.O., those first 3 strides.
That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You can't.
The way the power the way he drove out of that is start. I mean, he's already. I mean, James is taking 1-2 steps while he's got 1.
I know.
2, he dig. You know how you like put a shovel in the ground? That's basically what he did. Dig, and it was gone. That was it.
We're going to show the video in a little bit. Sunkiss the God has a good question. What was the origin of the race? The origin of the race was from a fan-controlled football practice on a Friday.
Yeah, talking shit. You know how guys get to talking shit, and then it's like, oh, okay. Well, let me see what you can do. Well, let me see what you can do. And then there you go.
Here we go. But you guys are watching the Fan Controlled Show. This is we're live on our YouTube channel. Soon to be rebranded. You guys are going to see all kinds of fun new rebranding, new graphics, new everything. Live on Twitch and our Twitter. So follow us across all the social medias. Yesterday, the race was live on Instagram. You guys, it was just, listen, some of this off-season stuff is wild. Some of these ideas come at us and we're like, yeah, let's do it.
Like, let's go. Why not? Then one of the founders flew out there and was like, let's go. It was like, let's do it. I think, man, that's the one thing about our company, and I can't even say league anymore because
No.
we're growing into everything else. I love the fact that the way we were just on a call just now. I mean, Josh, literally, I think I just talked like 5 minutes ago before I got on this call, and just the ideas and the people that are talking and a part of what we're doing, and hearing all like, wow, that's what they're doing over there. Oh, that's cool. Like, okay, this is what we doing over here.
Exactly.
Every time Aaron, the guy, Aaron, he does all of our Web3 stuff, and to hear the things that we're working on, you like, man, that's awesome. So,
well, it kind of goes back. It goes to a comment from our buddy John Gary, who said, "Hey guys, what about establishing a magazine to help promote the company?" The publication is a dead medium.
Yeah, I mean,
but we do have a blog on the website, and if you want anywhere to go, you can find information on fan-controlled football, fan-controlled hoops, anything. How about the name "Building a Bright Future in Sports" for next week's show? All right, John Gary, you're in. All right, we're putting that in there. That's more. I think that's like the title of a high school essay. Do a positive essay. No, it's good. It's good.
I get a. Oh, thanks, Steven. I get an email from John at least once a day. I'm not lying. I am not lying. I get an email from John. I got JG every time. I'll be like, JG, and send me another player. That's all that's all he do. Yeah. He don't say shit, but he be like,
check him out.
Check him out. I mean, like, all right. I got to a point where I was just like, oh, okay. And then I started, dude, the guys that you grab, I try my best. We send him over to Don Core, like, hey, can you get in touch with this guy? Hey, can you get in touch with this guy, man? But he is like the virtual scout of the FCF, 100%.
I love it. He with him, our buddy Freddie Airmail, Kyle Stathead Sheraton, they have their ears to the ground. We need some of those super basketball fans that can send us some of those, like, those underground hoopers that we may not know, like a D3 legend that hadn't done it in a bit.
That's what we want. We want old school, like, he could have made it, but he got old girl pregnant. And, like, we want that guy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he hurt his knee his sophomore year, but he was better than Jordan. You're like, what?
Well, look at Quantez Stiggers. The guy didn't even play in college.
Yeah.
Right out of high school. He had some family stuff happen. He had some, some things in his life that took precedence, and then he came into the FCF and just
coachable.
Yes,
boy, that boy there, man. Woo, and you ain't got to say it twice. You just say it once, and he don't even listen. You think he's not listening to you, but he's listening to you.
Yep. And the fans should listen to us. You guys get to name this show every single week. Put your names there in the chat. If you guys, at the end of the show, we put up a poll. We vote on the best names that we've thought have been suggested to us in the show. And that's what the show will be named next week. That's why the show this week is T.O. Cannot Win. Well, guess what? T.O. God, these flies in my friggin' backyard. The T.O. did win, I think.
He won that. Well, the first one he won.
First one he definitely won.
Yeah, he definitely won that first one. That second one, I mean, you can say what you want. Yeah, it was kind of
okay.
Could have been a tie.
Our producer behind the scenes, Jim Afro, has a video that we put together from yesterday, and then we'll be welcoming in a couple minutes here T.O.'s trainer Wyatt, and then a special appearance by James Harden in the show. Jim, can we bring up that video from yesterday, and we can take a look at the action in 40 Yarderdale, Florida, as the 40-yard dash of the Titans.
The 48-year-old dash.
48-year-old dash of the Titans.
What I'm calling it.
Man, that thing went viral as all hell. TMZ, ESPN, Yahoo, Pro Football Focus, anywhere that had sports. All right, here we go. Go ahead, Jim.
Oh, it's so good.
Might be the best dude in the FCF.
I love the Miami Vice style stuff.
So good. It just made it just so right.
Yeah.
So good. Look at that. That's so good.
Yeah.
I do this shit. I do this shit. Don't y'all.
Hey,
Jameel looking bigger.
He said, hey, what did he say? He said, man, I gotta put on weight, man.
Know,
yeah.
I do this shit. Me too. When I do this shit. Me too. You saw what I got walking down.
You know what's so great though, man? Like, look at that. You got James Harden in front of like walking. it's so cool to see them together like that.
Yeah, I know.
Shane, we got it.
There's Green
Shane, we
Cone.
got it. I'm already telling you. I just look like this. Hey, man, I just want to play. Hey, he can run one for another if you don't.
I don't think once in my life I've ever looked like that with my shirt off, right?
Hey, James said he got
Bro,
it.
like you gotta be, hey man, you ain't walk around with your shirt off at 48 years old. You don't tell me nothing. I don't even walk around with my shirt off in front of my wife. I be like, hey baby, how you doing?
Here we go. Here comes the guy with the GoPro.
we got Jacob. We got another Jacob.
There we go. Jacob 2.0 right there.
I didn't say the quickest. I didn't say the quickest.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
The solid.
That's a good point. He made a good point there. He made a good point. He said the fastest, not the quickest. So that I gotta give it. He made it and he won. So
all right. So we've got a couple guys backstage right now. Raymond. One is responsible for the speed, and the other one has the speed. And there is, it is a hotly contested race. You know what I mean? There is always going to be argument. There's always going to be words. Direct from his car, we've got Wyatt Griffith. TO's strength and conditioning coach, his performance. You're a jack of all trades, Wyatt, but you work with TO and a lot of athletes. Tell the people like what your main focus is when you're training guys like this.
I mean, really just to focus on what their overall goal is. I mean, if they're trying to get bigger, stronger, faster, I mean, that's what we're trying to do. So, I mean, it's really dealer's choice. Like, what they want is what they get. They just tell me and I cook it up for them. So,
here's
a body chef.
Here's a serious question, bro. And you got to be real talk when I ask you this. How many women do you get with your Ferrari?
I don't even care about a woman because I got a girl. I'm like,
okay, see, there you go. All right. Just making sure.
Oh yeah, no, I'm
good answer. Good
answer. That was quick and that was good. Wyatt.
Quick and fast. Let me stop that right now.
Fast.
But yeah, man. No, I mean the race was cool. I mean, you had said, hey, Andrew Jamil, he's looking beefier because Andrew Jamil's on my program right now.
Nice.
So, and he's he looks good, man. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah.
The way he got out, there was we did it 4 times. So we did the 40. We were supposed to do it once, and then everybody kept talking shit, and they're like, hey, let's run it back. And I was like, all right, great, let's run it back. We did it 4 times, and one of them, Jamil, he almost him and T.O. right in the beginning were neck and neck for 5 yards, right? And then T.O. just was gradually pulling away, but he looks good, man. He looks good. Man, and James, he's stud too, bro.
Man, I understand the sports performance side of the game, the training and what it takes to run that 40, working on that start, even the pro agility. It's even got a way you got to do that. Like when you saw Jamil, when you looked at his start, what was your, when you saw it a couple times? I'm sure you went over and coached him and hey, yo, what did you see that we didn't see?
So the day before the event, I met with T.O. I met with James Harden and I met with AJ, and I helped all 3 of them. Now technically T.O. and AJ are my clients, but I like James a lot, and I was giving him things to look at too. The make or break of the race is the start, so your first initial step is the biggest thing.
That's it.
And I told these guys, I'm like, look, I was never the biggest guy or anything like that, but the only reason I made it as far as I did in the CFL was because I ran a great 40, right? Yep. And it's all about mechanics. And these guys, when they were running, I'm like, your first couple steps are going to make or break, overemphasizing the arm drive, overemphasize the knee drive. That's going to take you from point A to point B faster. And, they did that. There are a couple times they got outside their body, and I'm like, look, man, you're adding steps to go one way.
Yeah.
Why are we adding steps? So just, focusing on the little things was the biggest part of it, but they all did good, man. They're all athletes. They're all coachable. And I mean, what more could you ask for?
What did you think about people doubting T.O. at that?
Because because Better came out there, right? So Better came out there and they're like, you over under? I'm like, under. And they're like, you're the only one. I'm like, you guys are ridiculous.
They don't get it. They don't get it.
They don't understand. I'm like, you don't understand. James was racing horses, right? And I'm like, James, you understand those are distant cousins of T.O, right? Like,
he's a jaguar, bro.
He's built different, man. I'm like, you don't understand. The guy's just he's an incredible athlete. So, when he ran, I really wasn't surprised. I was more excited than anything. So I was just like, told you, like I knew that was gonna happen.
So I heard you talked about the CFL. Give us about your background in sports and football and everything.
Yeah, man. So when I actually I didn't do everything I could have in high school. I wasn't a bad student or anything like that, but I could have done way more. I ended up going to a D3, and from the D3, I actually got invited to the NFL Regional Combine, and then from there I got invited into a camp in the AFL. And then once I made it in the AFL, I got a call from like Winnipeg and Saskatchewan, and then I had like a workout with Montreal, and it just it worked out, man. I didn't stick around long. You make it to the camp and then you get cut and stuff happens, and
yeah,
it was a great experience, and I made it further than most, and I loved every minute of it. But
and I love that though from you, why? But and so how did you transition into bit? You went from athlete to business. How did you make that transition?
So I had started training when I was 19. And when I really decided that I wanted to jump into this profession was probably when I was 21, and I had signed my first contract, and I got a call from a place called Titus Performance, and they're like, "Hey, do you want to come be our speed coach?" And then when I was there, I started training Florida State for their pro day. I was taking NFL guys in. And then when COVID happened, that's when I really separated. I started my own program, started my own company, and it blew up. And I mean, I've been training. I mean, you guys see T.O, but I trained Sammy Watkins.
Bro, I mean, dog. I mean, not to have that short period of time for you to be training somebody like T.O. Man, that says a lot, dude. That says a whole lot.
I appreciate it.
I don't have the picture, but somebody sent me a picture of you in a football uniform and very long dreadlocks. Wyatt, is that?
So man, I'm from Florida, all right. So I would say I'm not your average white boy. I got more sauce than the average person. So the thing was I had dreads for a little while, and I had tattoos, and at that point it was you better be able to perform, So those were my modeling days, though. People don't know about that. That was
modeling days.
Yeah, I like that.
So were you modeling for hemp brands, a fish concert? What did you have going on?
People hit me up. They wanted to do a Converse contract with me and stuff, and I was like, man. But I stayed with the athletic side of everything, man, because that's honestly where the money's at, and that's where the growth is at for me. And to take really anybody and just see the progression that they can create off of something that I've built is super gratifying. To watch AJ, I have no doubt that guy's gonna have an opportunity in the NFL. So when he blows up in the XFL, just to be man, I was a part of a little bit of that, and to be able to help him, that's amazing. And,
I was going to say, Wyatt, I was just going to say, man, I say this to all the athletes, man. You always find a way to get back to the game, right?
For sure.
You find a way. If you're a real athlete, you find a way to get back to the game, wherever that is, whether it's training, whether it's coaching, whether it's team ownership, whatever. You figure out a way to open up a way to get back to the game because the game was good to you, man. So that's what's up.
I told T.O a year ago. Me and him were talking. We were on the field when we first started training, and I really think the reason all these guys in the NFL come back and train because I'm not a yes man, and I'll tell them hey, look, either this looked great or it looked terrible, and we need to fix this. And T.O, we were talking, and I was just man, what do you want to do? What's your objective here? And he's just I just don't want any of this to be in vain. And it's a full year later, you look at it in hindsight, and it's bro, only guy in the history of the NFL to never formally retire, be inducted into the Hall of Fame, be removed for almost 11 years from professional football, come back into the FCF, and then do his thing. And then it's just none of this was in vain, bro. And we said that yesterday. We're me, him, and Levi, the camera guy. So the camera guy you're looking at, the fastest camera guy in the world, is McQuinn. He's been able to conceptualize this whole journey. I brought him in when we first started training, and he's been able to capture all these moments since we started. So it's been a great journey, man. I'm really happy for T.
Yeah,
I am too, man. I may say, said, man, he did it. He did it right for the uncles. All the uncles won last week. On some real shit, I mean, he is by far I'm inspired by the way he is about Like, come on, man. 48, man, is still the grind. Like, to have that mentality, dude. People don't realize, man. He's still on the field. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you can tell. And I say that all the time. They be like, he intense. I'm like, he damn right. Shit, if I look like that, I'd be intense too.
But it's just what is any of the, like, you guys took an opportunity in the FCF, and it was like, you know, this is a win-win for both of you. It's a win for T. It's a win for you guys. But at the same time, too, it like sheds light to the NFL. What do you guys have to lose right now with signing him? You have absolutely, and if it doesn't show now more than it did before, it's like, what is there to lose at this point? Like, there is nothing to lose with having this guy, you know?
At all.
Like, it blows my mind. And, you know, nothing against Tom Brady. He's a GOAT for a reason. But, like, you tell me T can't.
He doesn't have to.
Yeah. He don't. I mean, but it's just like, you tell me T can't get in there and make some plays happen. Like, come on.
Come on now.
It can happen.
Exactly.
Come on.
I'm with you.
I mean, so, and I mean, I seen the commission out there. I mean, I seen you do a couple of things every now and then. Who are you guard one time?
That was Dwight Howard, man. That was 7'6'9", bro.
Dwight Howard. I saw him out there with the hand placement. I was
like, hey, you get the jam, everything else all up in the ground. You know what I'm saying? All I kept saying to my hands, like, man, get your hands on the rake. Just get your hands on it, bro. That's all you gotta do.
The commissioner's strong now. Don't mess around with him. He's strong.
He's big, man. Big boy right there, dog.
This is the funniest thing that's ever been chatted in our show. Drew Lock is better than Tom Brady. Okay.
Who's that Boykin for MVP?
Boykin for MVP. Who's a legend? Who is a Boykin for MVP? Always in the chat. Great dude. Loves Joseph Boykin. Awesome. This is the funniest thing that's been said in our show. We've been going almost 2 years. Drew Lock has like 4 total NFL touchdowns. Freddie Airmail, chime in. Give me Drew Lock's career stats versus Tom Brady's career stats. Tom Brady has more receptions and receiving yards after the age of 45 than any player in NFL history, and he's not a receiver. You big dumb dummy. Drew Lock. Sorry, now I'm yelling.
Sorry. Forgive me.
Forgive me. Man, I'm going to be growing out dreadlocks for season 3.0 of football just so me and Wyatt can, we can reminisce on our dreadlock days. You know,
you look great with them. You got such a handsome face anyway. You look great.
Ah, man. Thank you, Wyatt. Well, listen, dude, the race was incredible. What you guys did was so much fun. I can't wait to do more of that. See more of that, and keep up the great work with all the FCF guys, and we'll see you soon.
Hey, I'll let you in on a little thing real quick. We might have Brandon Marshall and Pac-Man Jones pop out. So
really,
hey, it's word and it's something circulating right now. So stay tuned.
Wow. Okay. All right.
I'm back in. Why? I was just trying to expand and say, man. First of all, man, number one, congratulations, bro. What you're doing, man. I saw you every week working with T.O. and what you're doing with our guys, man. We love it, man. So appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. I appreciate it. I'll definitely be out there this year, man. So
100, man.
We'll see you, Wyatt. Thanks, bud.
Yeah, take it easy.
See ya. Wyatt Griffith, strength conditioning. He turns humans into machines.
Man, dude. That guy is. People don't realize how important a good trainer, is, especially when you're trying to go out, when you're going to combines and you're going to tryouts and guys get ready for the NFL combine. Guys are paying like $10,000-$15,000.
I know.
Just think about it. If you can take me a 1/10 of a second down as a player, that my draft status goes up. You know what I'm saying? And I hired. When I was at him, that was back then. I just had him worked out with he was like, I'll take all 4 of you guys. You pay 5, you pay 5, and we all worked out together in Tennessee, and we all wearing great, man. So it's like I understand where he fits in sports. Sports performance training has been is a new thing for us for some people, but they're necessary, dude. 100%.
Well, back-to-back episodes. A man who was in the race yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, the bald fade himself, James Harden, back on the show, said, I got something to say. James, give it to us, bud.
Man, what's up, man? Really, I'm blessed to be on here. But, man,
of course, man.
Hands down, man, I don't respect how everybody's showing the video, man, that last video when he beat me and I got out late. I don't respect that, bro. I don't respect that, man. On some real stuff, man.
I don't think they're showing the last video. I think they're showing the first video.
they showing the one that I got out late because the hand, man, we were going off different segments, man, like different set go.
So what? Yeah, I was gonna ask that. I thought it was it a gun or y'all were just going off?
It was set go. Like one of them I jumped out early, and I was like, "Hey, like we gotta come on, bro." Like,
what did I say? There was gonna be a lot of false starts because I knew guys were going to be. Didn't I say that?
It bothers me, man. Like I'm not a complainer because I know I'm not slow, but I just don't like how certain things get broadcast, man. And everybody take out running with certain stuff. People hit me up. I don't care about social media. I posted my video, and people are sending me, "Hey, bro, look at the video, bro. T.O. burnt you." I'm like, "Yeah, T.O. fast. Like, of course. Like, he's not slow." Like, I said, "But look at this video though." Then they'll get quiet. I'm like, "No, don't like throw the popularity stuff away. Like, respect me too. Like, give my respect. I have no trainer. Like, I'm everything by myself. No, I don't go work out with nobody.
You know what that do? You know what that do to you though, bro?
It turned me up. Like, I'm hungry now. Like I'm
right,
sorry.
dog. And it's so many people know about you too now. And I remember when I can't remember. I think it was Cecil Cherry when Marshawn came out and he was gonna play that one play, and everybody got mad. Was like, "Nah, man, you gonna play?" It was just like, bro, there's a bigger picture to this. There's a bigger picture. You gotta see the picture, and you see it. And you understand. And I text, I think Josh and the founders, the you racing the horse. I was like, if this dude markets himself better than any of our players, and then they all like we were all cracking up when we saw it. It was just like I was like, this dude gets it, and you win or lose, they still talking about James Harden today.
Yeah, I respect it. It just, man. I love games so much. I'm too hungry, man, and like I know how serious I'm about the game, and that I don't know, man. I don't want to say the wrong thing.
No.
You ain't saying you good, bro.
It just bothers me, man, because like I take this stuff too serious, man, and I don't like people be playing me like, oh, you did, like, bro, I'm grinding. I'm really out here grinding. Like, don't respect me, bro. Like, don't show one video and I respect. Like, it's one video they say he ran a 4.38. That's the same video I was in front of T.O. So if he ran a 4.38, I ran a 4.36. Then we gotta get respect out.
Right. Hey, if he ran a 4.38, I ran at least a 4.37.
I'm right there in front of him, like legit. I mean, but I be chilling though. I just want my credit too though, because I'm out here busting my A word too. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm solo though, like on some real stuff. But I love the game. I'm hungry, man, and I'm not gonna give up. I don't care if I gotta chase the head coach in the NFL. If I gotta chase his work car, his kids' car. I'm grinding, man. I'm enjoying life though, so I'm not complaining. I just want everybody to respect my video too.
My rebuttal to you, James, would be I don't think the video was disrespecting you. I think the video was showing T.O. still got speed.
No, I'm talking man. I'm talking man.
But to me, James, like, dude, you were neck and neck all three videos. I don't think there wasn't like a superfluous clear winner of this, right? Like T.O. ran his time. Each finish was tight. Each finish was very, very tight. And if anything, it proves that all these guys, all of our dudes at the FCF have friggin' wheels, especially you, T.O., Jameel, that you guys have wheels and you put on a show. I mean, that's all we ask, you know? You put on a show.
I just seen that, man. When I seen it, man, I told my partner them, I said, bro, T.O. gonna beat me one time. They're gonna talk about that one race. I beat T.O. Everybody was crickets. Oh, you didn't beat him. I said, bro, stop, man. Like,
people love to hate. They love, real talk. A lot of them probably mad that you even up there, even racing T.O.
Yeah, me and yesterday.
The fact that you even there, and then you was on TMZ, they don't get, man. Whatever, dude. They I can only imagine the hate right now. Trust me.
I've been laughing though. Like if I show you my inbox, I've been laughing at everybody. Hey, T.O. beat you. I ain't tripping, man. Look at my page. And me and T.O. were talking track. We were laughing about it. Like at the race was in the car. I said, man, I ain't gonna lie. I said the race, I ain't get out fast. I said, you got out like a mud. I said, man, I was mad at you. But he I think the second one, cause me and him talking, we got deep into our argument. And the second one, I said, let's race again then. And I got out on him. He said, boy, when you got out, I said, I gotta go get him now. He's nah, I gotta get him now. And we were going at it. That's my dog, though. Him and AJ, they my dog.
That's that shit. That's what I love to hear right there. I told her, I was like, man, like you see see 6'5", and then you see James Harden right next to him, and you got the same athlete with that same mentality, walking down the track. I'm telling you.
Let me tell you this straight up, James. You're one of few people that when the Zappers were 0-4, there were a lot of people that were down on the Zappers brand. There wasn't a moment that you ever flinched there. You didn't flinch. Like I would see you in the hall. I would see you at the hotel, and you're like, just watch. Zappers, just watch. And look what happened. On the back of James Harden, Kelly Bryant, the team that nobody expected, and then 5-0 in a championship, man. I'm telling you, you got there is something about you, man, that people follow. There's something about you that people, they want to race you. They like the smack talk. And like I said before, you're the funniest guy in the group chat. So when football's all done, you should be a comedian of some sort. I don't know what.
Stuff, I'm tasting my football stuff. I got some stuff on the side,
Heck yeah.
Got stuff in the cup holder,
My dude. The Bald Fade. Listen, James, we love having you on the show. Loved watching you race. 4.37 unofficial. 4.37 unofficial. And we'll bring you on again soon. Sun Kiss the God, real quick before I let you go. Sun Kiss the God. James Harden versus T.O. in a shuttle cone. Who wins?
Deal. Different business.
That's me.
And I say this too right here, James. If I hope not to see you next year and you doing something else, but in another league, but the Zappers is your team.
Yeah,
it's yours now.
That's my squad. Yeah,
it's you. You are the Zappers going in next year. You know it like that. If you are, you represent the brand better than anybody do. So
there it is. The Bald Fade himself. And Laricus, our buddy, said, "Let's be real. T.O. would not just race anyone. You've got respect just to be in the race. You represented yourself well. Let's go.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
Right?
You ain't gonna waste your time on somebody you don't think that you. Yeah, that's a good point.
James, I'm gonna hypothetical. You give me a 20-yard head start. You think you could still beat me?
Yeah, I'm explosive.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm explosive. I'm gonna get like a little cannon. But we ain't going longer than that though.
No.
Hey, my leg's short now. My leg's short.
Now in the pool is another story,
man.
James Harden, because I'm
gonna leave that to you and Daryl Burgess. I get tired and drown. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Virgie's owned that pool. He owned that hotel pool.
Man, right.
Good stuff.
Look, man. I know I forgot the show, but I ain't no T.O. Man. That's my dog. He tall, bro. When I got it on T.O., I said I know he's gonna come somewhere. It's too quiet, man. And when it splits, I seen some white spikes. I said, dang, here he come, man. Ain't like 6'3", 6'4", man.
You just saw knees. You just saw knees in your peripheral. You was like,
I gotta go on lean, man. I gotta go on lean. That's crazy, man.
Good stuff. James Harden, thanks for being on the show, bud. We love you, man. Keep that ball fade tight.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
Appreciate you, Jay.
All right.
My guy. Later, bud. James Harden. God, this show's fun. This is a fun show.
He owns the Zappers now. He is the Zappers. Going back, like franchise. There's no way.
I mean, listen, did James Harden have the most like stat padded season? No. But when you are the man in that huddle, you're in the man in that locker room, you're man on that team, there's something special about it, right? It's like Jerome Bettis at the end of his career.
I was about to say Larry Fitzgerald, man. Like,
yeah.
He's there. Is he having his breakout year? Probably, of course not. But he is on that squad, and he needs to be. He's that type of guy that brings that whole team together. When I was at the Jets, Pepper Johnson was like that. I remember Bill Parcells brought Pepper back just to be like a coach on the field, and that's like you need those type of guys, and he bleeds Zappers all day long.
All day long. Listen, before we get into the final segment of the show here, I do have to say, people are like, where's Patrick and where's Jeff? Jeff apparently is running. He's in like some 24-hour marathon race where he's running from like the Antarctic to the Arctic Circle.
It's something crazy, right?
It's something insane. He just texted us kind of like out of nowhere, like, hey guys, I'm gonna be running for 24 straight hours, so I won't be on the show on Thursday. I'm like,
because isn't he taking taking somebody's place that couldn't do it.
Yes. Yeah.
And he just has he been training for this?
I don't know. all I will say is a couple weeks ago, my brother's really good friend, his son is a freshman in high school and he plays water polo, and he challenged me to a race to a buoy and back in Lake Tahoe. Okay, Ray? I'm racing a freshman in high school. I'm 40. Guess who won? T.O, the old man. The old man still got it, buddy. The old man still got it.
There you go.
Yep. And I believe Patrick Dees he's helping Jeff in this race. I think Patrick is driving like his support car next to him. Like, come on, Jeff. You got it.
He's got the shoes, the other shoes for him.
Yeah. Here's shoes. Yeah. We have a family friend that was an ultra distance runner. And
ultra distance runner.
He held the American record in the 100-mile race for almost 20 years. Yeah,
100 miles.
Yes,
at one time,
straight through. Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
There's a race out here called the Western 100 where you run from Squaw Valley to Sacramento. It's called the Western 100, and he won that race by an hour and 45 minutes.
Wow. I can only imagine what his sack looked like after that. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
Yep. He ran a race in Death Valley where you had to run on the paint on the road because if you ran on the road, your shoes would melt.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. Different people. Speaking of, if you want to name this show, again, this is the Fan Controlled Show. We take your name every single week. That's why the show this week is called T.O. Cannot Win. We're here every Thursday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 Eastern, 5 Central. What is it? 11 a.m. Hawaiian? I don't know. How many hours behind are they? I don't know.
Is he in Hawaii?
No, I don't know. I'm just throwing that time zones out there.
I think it's 6.
6. Okay, exactly. 6 hours. There we go. We have right now, this show is live on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. We've got YouTube content that drops Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Tomorrow, Todd Gurley in the T.O. Celebrity Corner talking about, why he's not playing in the NFL this year and why he's, quote unquote retired. We've got those quick confessionals. James Harden is in there. Andrew Jamil is in there. We've also got Yards Fieldman, the vintage announcer, doing our highlights. I want to give a special shout out, Ray Austin, to AJ Ka. AJ Ka, our buddy King Ka, got engaged last week.
Oh,
got engaged. Jim, I believe we have a picture. Also, AJ, I believe, cut his hair. Look, he cut his hair. Unbelievable. He and his lovely fiance got engaged in Hawaii.
That's cool, man. Are they in Hawaii? They're in Hawaii. Yeah. So they are in Hawaii. That's awesome.
Exactly. Yeah.
I keep bringing it up because I went to high school in Hawaii. So
I thought you went to high school in Oklahoma.
I went to high school in Hawaii and Oklahoma. I was in the military. My dad was military.
Oh, okay. Got it. Everywhere you went, Raymond Austin showed up.
I've been there.
I've been there. So congratulations to him. Another congratulations we have to give a shout out to our friend, season 1 standout, and now a standout for the Dallas Cowboys, one Cavante Turpin, who has 2 kick returns for touchdowns in the preseason, Ray.
Come on now.
Unbelievable. And we
have how do you make a 53-man roster? Special teams. Easy peasy. Think about it. He will now be he will be the kick returner and punt returner. So he's got 2 jobs.
Mm-hmm.
He'll probably be the 5th receiver.
Sure.
Now he's got 3 jobs.
Yeah.
If you want to get into the starting lineup, find a way to get on kickoff return, team, special teams, punt return, all that shit. Trust me. Tell you.
Turpin time.
I'm so excited. I'm so happy for him, man. That dude, he has grinded and he deserved it. He deserved it years ago. But the fact that he still stepped it, and people wonder why guys stick around and stay around because they know they're like, I can still be there. I mean, look, think about it. AJ, Terrell Owens, and Turp.
Yes.
Like they're the same mix. They played on the same teams. They've done the same things. I mean, and him being a kicker, and this is where to me where like James Harden would be, good for a team because James ain't no bigger than Devin Hester.
No,
he ain't no bigger than Devin Hester. And just watching the way Turp, this is what Turp excelled in college was on special teams, was on kickoff and punt return. So
Yep.
if you look at what he's doing,
look at this one. Look at this one.
This is all set up. He knows this play. It's like that's where he fits, man. And
look at the kicker.
He's going to be so successful there. I can't wait. I can't wait to see this season with him.
Me too. I wish he was on the Pittsburgh Steelers, to be honest with you.
So awesome, man. Really
so
great.
Good. Yeah. And there he is. That's
that's AJ in the back. Yeah,
I know.
Man.
Season 1. He's at TCU. Then he comes here, plays on the Wild Aces, or Glacier Boys, excuse me. There he is in the USFL. Listen, Kevontae Turpin went to Europe. I saw yesterday, I've been Slade Jarman growing out a mustache over there in Europe. And here's Kevontae Turpin in the USFL. He's the USFL MVP. I mean, come on, man. And now he's doing it for the Cowboys. It's the hunger. It's the hard work. Never accept no as an answer.
That's right, man. I love it. I couldn't be more prouder and happier for him, man. He's going. The fact of the matter is, he's going to excel exactly where he's at. I mean, the same opportunity he has. If you gave James Harden that same opportunity, he'll be just successful in that position right there.
Agreed. Freddie Airmail, he had more kick return TDs in that game than he had his entire FCF career because we don't have kickers.
Haha.
UC _510 show name. The trade was rigged. Wow. People still upset about the trade. Beasts fans still upset about the trade. Wow, man. That's just hype leading into season 3.0 of football. But before that, we have fan controlled hoops coming in.
The trade was rigged.
The trade was rigged. Before we get in, Ray and I are gonna do our first ever fan controlled football fantasy draft.
Oh, we are. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So, but before we do that, Ray, I want to show you this video. Okay.
Okay.
Now you guys can get this in podcast form, which when we show videos, you're probably like, oh, this is. Well, now then you can go watch it. So here's what happened. This popped up on TikTok right before the show. It was actually during our all hands call. And I had to send this to Jim because I want to know your thoughts. Here's a high school team. Okay. Jim, you can pull up that TikTok whenever you get a shot. Letting their moms hit the players, hit their sons. Moms tackling their sons. Here we go. This mom. Mom laying lumber. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Well, man.
Oh my goodness.
Come on. This is so what I want to know is, Ray, could your mom have tackled you in the open field back in the day?
My mom would have never done that. She would have never. The fact that they are doing that is hilarious.
Right?
That's
amazing.
amazing.
I think my mom in high school, how bad of a kid I was in high school, I think she would have loved to do something like this. She would have taken me out.
That was amazing. That was
form
amazing.
Tackle. Ruthless Cutie, don't mess with that mom energy. Yep. Man, I love that. All right, Ray, let's so here's how we're gonna do this. We got about 10 minutes left in the show. Remember, with about 5 minutes left, the poll is gonna go up. Jim's gonna put up the poll. Jim, if you could make sure you put the poll name up in the private chat for me to see. I don't have the Twitch up.
Okay.
And so we're gonna start with quarterbacks, and then we're gonna go 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 1 offensive lineman, 1 tight end, 1 defensive end, 1 defensive back, and 1 linebacker. Okay. You got it?
I think so.
As commish, I will let you start.
Okay. So do I do what do I just go start with any position?
Yeah, you start with quarterback.
Quarterback. Oh, okay. Quarterback. I'm going with DeAndre Francois.
Okay. All right. First quarterback taken overall in your fantasy draft. I'm gonna listen. The smart money is on Ed Crouch, right? The smart money is taking Ed Crouch. Okay. But there was one quarterback that won a championship last year. And
I get it.
That's Kelly Bryant. And Kelly Bryant's last 3 games in fan controlled football were absolute studs.
I 100% agree with you. I think The only reason I didn't pick Kelly is because he got injured and I didn't see him enough.
Okay.
I mean, yes, those 3 games. I've seen DeAndre for 2 years, right?
Yeah.
I've seen what he's doing. I've seen the leadership.
Yeah.
That's who I gotta go with. So yeah.
I mean, I love again, really like Ed Crouch. Love Mitch Kidd.
Ed,
Love
Ed
Slade Jarman.
It is great. Ed is great. I can't,
Yeah.
and I hate
Yeah.
doing these because there's always those 2 guys. You're like, damn it, what about? Yeah. All right.
I mean, I think with a minute left, if every game was 1 minute long, you take Mitch Kidd. Right?
Yeah,
if every game was 1 minute, you take Mitch Kidd. All right, you got running back next.
Running back. Woo! This was tough. Man. Because I'm a huge Darrell Virgis fan, but I had to go Bryson Allen.
You took my Bryson Allen. Okay.
Allen. I said Allen. Excuse me. I wrote down Allen. Allen. I had to.
All right. I'm going to go. You know what? I'm going to go with the man. I'm going to go James Harden.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, you put him in the running backs. Okay. Okay. Switch. Okay. I had him at wide receiver. Okay. But that's fine.
Okay. All right. You get another running back. You get one more running
back. I got another running back.
Yes.
Oh, Darrell Virgis. There you go. There's my 2.
Okay. Then I'm taking Malcolm Ballard. That's my second running back.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Wide outs.
You take wide out.
I'm going for the to build my team and build my team off of leadership and guys that have been there. I'm going with T.O. as number 1.
Wow.
Yeah. 100%.
You left me Andrew Jameel? You left me Jameel? Yeah. Jameel's on the table. I pick him.
Got you. Excuse me. Can I have a little bit of that Jordan Smith over there?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's do it.
Okay. So
go
you
ahead.
take Jordan Smith. All right. 2 seasons, catches everything. Joseph Boykin.
You had to. You had to. I got you. I get you. These were hard. They're all
hard.
The same list.
Yes. Listen, guys like Shunsey Thomas at Superback.
There you go. Like
right?
Chauncey, yeah. You know who
Thomas. Tyus Boykin.
Darius is who Darren Wood is where
man.
I had him and I started him and I was like, that's going to be my 3rd pick if any of those 2 guys don't fall through. So Darren did a hell of a job when he came in, man. I thought so.
100%.
Lineman.
All right.
Kamali
Matthews. Okay. Man. I would be remiss if I didn't go with my road dog, the tunnel himself, Abram Holland. Up front.
Abram was my second, so
yeah.
I knew it was either one.
Tight end, Ray. Tight end.
Oh, I gotta go with
Chris Bazile.
I gotta go with Bees. I gotta go with Brazil.
I'm gonna go with Jerdy's former target, the one and only, the pride of Minnesota, Tommy O'Jay.
Oh, okay. Wow, okay.
With a little Levi Shetler thrown in there, possibly a Joshua Johnson. All had good seasons.
I put Josh in my second. I did. And being healthy, I said Josh could be a second because you could use him as a wide out and a tight. But all right.
Yeah.
D-line. Ooh, I'm going with Slick. I'm starting off again. I'm going young, old, but I'm building with maturity.
Okay.
Got to go with Slick.
I mean, good money's on Justin Foster, right? At defensive end. Good money on Justin Foster. There's also late in the game. He flipped around all season. You could go Joe Grogan. However, there was one man on the field each week that scared the living shit out of me every single time. Trevante Valentine,
man. I was going to say, I went with Kamali because Kamali Chi-Town. He's Chicago, so that was a toss up. That was a toss up, but either one of those.
So Trevante Valentine. All right, linebacker.
Oh, come on, please keep moving. Stop it.
Okay,
We don't even have to say his name.
Yeah. because he's scary. You
He's
say it 3
scary.
times, he appears
Stop
out of
it.
nowhere and tackles you. Okay. But I will say, so a man that had a lot of scary hits at that linebacker position, Jim Jones.
Jim Jones, yeah.
Okay.
Jim Jones was the there's
He's
a
a bad
couple in
man.
there. There's a couple
Yeah.
in there that we could. I ain't gonna say the other ones because they're gonna be like, wait a minute, what about me?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot. And then finally, your defensive back.
So it was defensive, but I had safety and corner. So
Okay.
Safety, I went Deshaun Denton.
Okay. Booby.
Had to go. I mean, smack you in your face and then smile at you.
Yeah.
And corner, of course, I went with Stig.
Yeah. All right. Safety, I might go Smooth, Stuyvesant Latham.
That was my okay. That was good. Yep.
Yeah. And then man. Okay, I mean, you took Stiggers, but there was some shutdown dudes back there, and I think one of the guys that talked a lot but actually really backed it up most of the time, Marquell Osborne.
Mark Lee. Who?
And
Marquell, yeah.
Marquell Osborne.
So you went with 2 safeties. Oh, you
okay.
went with 1 safety. Okay. What was
so you would put Mike Lee at defensive back? Because I thought Marquell Osborne.
No, Mike wasn't my deep. No,
okay.
Beyond Stuyvesant was Stig and Stuyvesant. That was and Denton when we went 1, 2, 3. So yeah.
Boykin for MVP says I would take Julian Charles.
That's what Julian. I got Julian on there.
Juju's up there, man.
My defensive backfield was with those 4. Yeah, Julian was a beast, man. Julian came on at the end, but I think if you had a lot more, like he's a prototype. If you see him physically, he's a prototype cornerback, man. And I'm telling you.
Absolutely. So I don't know. I'm not looking at the Twitch chat. If somebody could chime me in as far as what the poll is up there for the show name as we wrap this up, we're gonna let us know. Like, listen, everybody's fantasy team is different. I think with 4 people, this might have been a little bit more fun. But we're doing a bunch of fantasy stuff on the website right now, so you guys can check that out. And you know,
I think it's actually better than 2 with 2 because these are 2 like you gotta less to choose from. You know, like what I'm saying? We're picking the top guys, just me and you.
Yeah.
That was hard. I was like, man, why are we doing this? I don't want to do this.
There have been a lot of people that have reached out. You know, I mean, there's different leagues popping up in places and failing, but there's definitely like, you know, the dudes that have become our guys. Right?
That's
like
right.
They are synonymous with fan controlled football. And as this league builds, you know, having those guys return each season is kind of a magical thing, especially for our league. And I will say, Andrew Jamil and I were talking about certain things, and the one thing that he called fan controlled football, which I love, he's like, it's electric, right? It is an electric football league. Yeah. And you know, that's half the battle, you know, because when you watch some of these other ones, they don't look electric, in my opinion. They don't have the same pop that a fan-controlled football does.
And the players don't say the things that they say about not just the football, but the way the product. Like, man, y'all don't really know, man. Josh, Stevenson, Lentini, fucking Jacob. Those dudes was in hotels like the guys were. Like they became. They're probably closer to the guys than I was. I mean, the brotherhood that we created and are creating in fan control sports, it is the street cred that we have. And I'm saying it, I'm not bragging, I'm saying it because I can't tell you how awesome the staff is that we have that are around those guys, man. It's phenomenal, man.
I mean, even the hotel staff became part of the league.
They were so cool, man. They wanted to go to the games.
I know.
How was practice, man? It was just like we got such a chill ass, just such a chill environment on everything. Absolutely. But it's still business, though. It's still business, and everybody knows that.
So the options for show name title: The Ink and Toner Life, Flies in My Backyard. Yeah, because I keep swiping at him. Friggin' Wheels, Old Man Strength, and a Bright Future in Sports. Right now, The Ink and Toner Life is taking over. Yeah,
Old Man Strength needs to be SCRENFF. Strength. Old Man Strength. Yeah.
Got it. John Gary with the best question he's ever put in chat. Guys, when do you think we will see fan-controlled golf? And let me tell you something now.
Man.
Okay. And your winner, the Ink and Toner Life, Ray, the Ink and Toner Life, baby. Let's go.
Let's do it.
So, John Gary, I'm gonna say this to you as we exit out of here. My dream has been fan-controlled golf since I was pitched fan-controlled football 4 years ago. I can't believe that. It's like
as well as Grant's. So.
As well as Grant's. Sorab and I got drunk at the bucket shop and talked all about it. Cyrus and I talked all about it. And this week, we got to look into kind of, some new things in golf. Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy are launching a digital stadium Monday night golf where you're going to be playing a virtual round of golf. Okay.
Incredible.
There is a world in where fans control golf, and it is not hard to imagine what that looks like in a Pro-Am style, possibly an LPGA, PGA crossover, possibly something like what Rory and Tiger are doing, maybe a Rory-Tiger partnership. I don't know. But there is a future. There is a future where fan-controlled sports is every sport.
There you go. And we was all wondering, like, why did he turn down $700 million? Because he was already working on something.
Correct.
He was, I got my own $700 million over here.
Freddie Airmail, fans vote on what the hecklers yell out on tee shots. Yes.
That's good.
Yes. Sunkiss to God, fan-controlled extreme ping pong, for sure. Fans get to pick what you use as your paddle, shovel, hand, fly swatter, whatever.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, a power up could be you get a mic, and then you're the only one that gets to go shh.
Yeah.
Shh. That's it. Only one person gets to do it.
That's it. Fan controlled. Can he pick up his ball and move it? By all, let's change the rules a little. Come on.
Hey, forget the water. We just doing fire. Just fire.
It's lava. Okay, it's friggin' lava. D factor, fan controlled chess. Pawn. Yeah, come on, we got it. Man, Ray, the two of us running the helm. We've done it before. We'll do it again. Always a good time.
Always, brother.
The commish himself. Make sure you guys subscribe to the podcast feed. This show is up in podcast form tomorrow, first thing. Make sure you check out on our YouTube channel a full extended video of the 40-yard dash of the Titans live from 40 Yarderdale yesterday. I will not let that pun die. That's for sure.
40 Lauderdale.
Sunkiss the God, power-ups is to give other teams golfer a wrong club. Yes. Done.
Oh, that's good. I like that. That's cool.
Woody the Duck, my 5th anniversary is this weekend. Happy anniversary, Woody the Duck.
Happy anniversary, bro.
Yes. Next week, make sure you guys get in that Discord. Our friend Ruthless Cutie she runs the Discord. She runs the community on YouTube and Twitch and all that kind of fun stuff. We're going to be getting a bunch of fan questions in there, some more fan talk about subjects so we can get in there, talk about some hoop stuff, all that when the whole group is back. And fan controlled trivia will be back next week. Fan controlled trivia back in action. Next week, some fans will be on here, maybe some guests, maybe some athletes, maybe some former athletes. We don't know what's going to happen. Maybe Mitch the Kid pops by. We're not sure. Anything is possible here on the Fan Controlled Show, live every single Thursday, 3 p.m. Pacific. Your show next week, Ink and Toner. Until then, Ray, the commish. Power to the fans.
Power to the fans.
Power to the fans.
Nice job.